This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
For this entire week, I was trying to ignore this story, let's be perfectly honest. Yes, I understand the story that Sony did buy Bungie, which was the company that made all the Halo games before 343 Studios took over. And now all of a sudden, now this is trending. Now I don't know if this is just weird speculation, or it's just it could be a possibility, or it's just BS, but let's talk about it. Who is Nintendo going to buy? Don't be shocked if the answer is no one. Now, should Nintendo be like Sony and Microsoft and try to buy some companies also, like Capcom and SEGA? Well, in my honest opinion, I think they should. I mean, because right now, obviously, Microsoft is buying out companies like it's crazy. Yes, I understand they just bought out Bathesda and they bought out another company not too long ago. I forgot who. Oh, that's right. They bought out Blizzard, I believe. Yeah, nice purchase right there. I'm glad that company's under new management in a way, because of all the fucking controversies that came with it. I don't know that much about it, but I'll leave a snippet, and you all can speculate there. And then obviously Sony just bought Bungie. Obviously, very good purchase actually. A nice exclusive to have. Obviously, the Destiny series is doing fantastic. So right now, Nintendo, the ball's in your court. What do? Do you want to buy a studio or not? Some people are saying, I don't think they're going to buy anything. Maybe Sega would make the most sense compared to Capcom. True. People are saying, well, anybody can make a better Sonic game than what the hell they're doing right now. Fuck, I've already explained that so many times. Hell, I could get it done on my first try without even trying. Literally, because I already know what it takes to get a damn good quality game. I don't need a staff of over 10, 15 employees telling me what to do. I already know what I have to do for Sonic to succeed. But, some people are saying, I don't think Nintendo needs to buy other companies. That's not entirely true. I think they should. Because the last thing Nintendo wants is for Microsoft or Sony to buy out either Sega or Capcom or both of them in a package deal, and then not be able to have those games exclusive on Nintendo. Nintendo needs third-party support to be viable right now. Now, I understand Nintendo's first-party titles are legendary. You have Mario and Zelda. Those games are gonna sell a console no matter what. What I'm saying is, I do not want to see companies like Sega and Capcom selling out to any of these big corporations and having them exclusive behind their console. I don't like that. I understand timed exclusives may be bad at one point. Yeah, it's gonna be on the PS5 for like maybe 6 months before you get it on the Xbox Series X. But having it be behind a paywall like that, I'm not a fan of that. That's where I take offense to that. So if Nintendo does have to make a move, in my honest opinion, I think they should buy out both companies. You may think that's a bad decision. Hear me out. Now, first of all, if Sega had to be bought out, obviously Sony would be my first choice, obviously, because I don't think Sony is as cryptic as other companies when it comes to protecting their IPs. I don't think they are. And I'm assuming Sega would still have their same freedoms. I'm assuming Sony would allow fan-made projects to continue. At least I would hope they would, compared to Nintendo. Nintendo is by far the worst choice according to fans, because all their fan projects would be shut down by Nintendo instantly. You already see what the Nintendo Ninjas already do and all the copyright notices. Especially this week, we're having 1,300 videos taken down, which was all Nintendo-themed music. Yeah, nice move, Nintendo. Is that what you want for companies like Capcom and Sega? Go into the foreseeable future. Now, for Nintendo, I honestly think that Sega would make more sense just to buy them out just because of their intellectual properties. But in my honest opinion, it's because of the name recognition, the name value. The Sonic the Hedgehog right now has never been any more, hot right now in 2022, obviously, especially with the movies. Nintendo would have the exclusive rights to everything Sega related, and that's money right there easily. Why wouldn't they take a crack at it? But then again, maybe Nintendo wants to stay in their own bubble, just say, nah, we don't need any of these companies. And what they're realizing is Sony and Microsoft, they're buying out these other studios, and by the time Nintendo realizes they should do the same thing, it's going to be too late. Maybe those companies might be sold already by that point, and then the video game industry will go back to being what it was. You'll bring back the console wars. You have your allegiances. If you want to play the Fallout series, you gotta go with Microsoft. Whether you hate it, whether you like them or you hate them. If you love the Fallout series or any Bethesda games, you gotta go with Microsoft. If you want to play Halo, not Halo, if you want to play any games made by Bungie, like Destiny, that's going to be exclusive to Sony. You know, and so forth and so forth. Yeah. Where Nintendo, on the other hand, they're always going to have Mario, they're always going to have Zelda, no matter what. But I honestly think Nintendo should make a move. They should buy out one of these studios. Now, obviously, Game Freak has been talked about. They own, I believe, 30% of it. Or 25%, I don't know. But Game Freak does get the final decision. Nintendo does it's a second-party title, most obviously. So Nintendo doesn't have the right to take down Pokemon-related videos. Because those are Game Freak's, because Game Freak has majority stake. So obviously, let me know what you all think. Should Nintendo make a move or just do nothing? Do you want these companies to be taken over? Me personally, I wouldn't, because I'm gonna tell you all something honestly here. I can make Sonic even more popular if I was given that opportunity. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm telling you the god honest truth right now. I do not want Sega to sell to any company, period. Let alone Nintendo. The last thing I would want is working for a company that's so anti-consumer when it comes to YouTube videos and all that stuff. I do not want that. That's why all my original ideas for all my 6 scripts are not going to be exclusive to Sega. They're going to be my intellectual properties, my characters. So if anything like that happens, those characters are my properties, not Sega's. They're just having permission to use them. Like all the characters like I mentioned, like Malachi and all the 3 subordinates and all new characters that came up for the 5th and 6th game, those are my properties, not Sega's. I'm going to make sure that's going to be the case, so that way if anything like this does happen in the foreseeable future, if I get that opportunity, at least I'll know that I'll be safe and those properties are going to be mine, and if they want to use them for re-releases, they're going to have to pay me a pretty penny, a royalty, because I own the rights to them, not them. You know, I tend to go on a lot of tangents a lot, but just bear with me. You know, I'm speaking the fucking truth here. I don't do second takes. Whatever I tell you, it's coming from the heart. I don't read off a fucking script like everybody else. Let me know what you all think, and I gotta go. Peace out!